Hello friends, today we are going to discuss classical school of thought for public administration. In the last lecture, we talked about democracy and democratic values. Why did we mention these two concepts in the context of public administration? The mention was made because we would like to know about the right of the citizen and response of the government toward democratic values. These values and how people should respond to the work of the public organization is important. But we know people differ over the degree to which they influence day to day. Today we will discuss about some of the thought of the eminent scholars of the public administrations. Henry L. Gantt. Gantt also belonged to the classical school because he also trying to focus on efficiency and maximization of the output. He emphasized the need for developing maturity of interest between management and labor, which means a harmonious cooperation between both. So he asserted that in all problems of the management, human element is the most important. The importance of time as well as cost in planning and controlling work is very important. This eventually led to the famous Gantt chart, which is the basis of most of the modern techniques of the program evaluation and review, that is also known as Gilbreth. Strongly supported the idea of Taylor. In fact, Frank and Lillian were husband and wife. Gilbreth became interested in the waste of the motion in the work, and he observed the work of the bricklayer and said that it can be reduced from 18 to 5 in movement. He met Taylor in 1907 and combined his idea with the Taylor to improve productivity of the worker. Frank and Lillian emphasized the application of scientific management principles, that is time and motion study, and the need to understand worker personality. And scholar who contributed a lot in the classical school of thought was Max Weber. Max Weber was a lawyer who got interested in the social aspect of the organization. During his time, markets were booming, and his lifelong work on the study of organization led to believe that a specific kind of organization called bureaus will help in the growth of the market. Thus, he gave some of the theories like hierarchy of authority, impersonality, written rules and document, promotion based on achievement, specialization, division of the labor. Weber hierarchy referred to hierarchy of authority as the various levels in the organization. Authority is the ability to exercise influence over a group of people. Weber distinguished three main types of authority. Traditional authority, the authority that one inherits, like the son of a king will inherit the authority. Charismatic authority, it is the authority that one possesses because of one's personal trait and abilities, like a TV star, a sports person. Relational and legal authority, it is the authority that is acquired as a result of a position. Like if someone becomes the HOD of a department, then he will obviously get more power and authority over other professors of equal rank. The official is provided all equipment to carry out his duties. He does not own the means. Administration activities are completely impersonal, which means that the self of individual is not involved in the work. Written rules and document. Bureaucracy demands that written rules of the organization be strictly followed and that the official remain loyal. All the work in the organization is written down. Promotion based on achievement. Bureaucracy requires the task assigned to an official performed and completed in an efficient and effective manner. The promotion is based on the level of skill and ability of the official. Specialization or division of labor. Each person should perform a given task and not all the tasks in the organization. A lot of classical thought of administration, we have Henry Fayol, who is also called as the father of modern management theory. He was a French industrialist. His book on general administration appeared in 1916. It was written in French but later translated to other languages. He focused on production, commercial, financial, security, that is protection of property, accounting, principles of the management, division of work, authority and responsibility, discipline, respect for agreement, unity of command, receive order from one superior only, relation of individual interest to the general interest. The manager should work in the interest of the organization and not individual, and it should be based on the work done and the position held by the official. Centralization of authority, like the authority should be centralized in a single person who should be seated at the highest position in the organization. There should be a scalar chain of the authority among different officials of the organization. There should be order, a place for everything and everything in its place. Equity, justice and fairness should be provided not only to workers but also to the employees, officials and management. Stability of the tenure of personnel who are working in the management. Initiative, keenness to work should be there. In esprit de corps, that is the teamwork should be there. Classical school of thought. The task of administration is not political but a technical one. Its emphasis on material and methods instead of human element in the organization. It treated people as cogs in the machine. People in the organization were like other machines and tools. Its focus was to increase the productivity of the organization. And later on there was a human relation approach evolved as a, this approach started as a reaction to the classical approach of the management. It was initiated in 1930s with the human relation movement. Research and theory development in 1950s and 1960s supported this movement and led to improvement in the management.